It's Monday, which is a brand new start of a new week, which also means it's time to break down the latest in films with producer Charlie, and he joins me now. Tell me what's going on in films.
Okay, so not too much new released this last weekend, but the big one we have for the summer, Inside Out 2 is here.
So many people have been excited about
Highly anticipated, and it was not a letdown.
Okay.
Just as good as the first one.
Love hearing that.
So this new one follows Riley in her teen years as she becomes with new emotions. So we have the returning cast of Amy Poehler, Phyllis Lewis, and then not Phyllis Lewis, Phyllis Smith and Lewis Black all return.
Okay.
This film takes place 2 years after the first one, but it's been 9 years since the first one came out.
It's been that long?
It's been 9 years.
Okay, I thought it came out like 3 years ago.
It came out in 2015.
Oh my gosh.
So Bill Hader and Mindy Kaling did not return over pay disputes to voice fear and disgust. So they were replaced by Tony Hale and Liza Lapira.
Okay, yeah.
Couldn't really tell too much anyways, honestly. Plus, if you haven't watched it recently, it sounds pretty much the same. But we introduced 4 new emotions.
Oh my god.
So we have Maya Hawke, who plays anxiety.
Yeah, she's kind of like a rising up and
Oh, absolutely. She's in a lot of stuff lately. And then we have, I know you love her,
Yes.
Io Edeberry.
I'm obsessed with her.
She plays Envy in the film. And then our other 2 emotions are embarrassment and ennui, which is
And what?
ennui.
What in the world does that mean?
Boredom.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, let's get fancy with it.
Her line in the movie is, it's what you'd call the boredom.
Oh my god.
She's kind of French.
Okay, that's fun.
And then they tease just a couple times nostalgia.
Okay.
Played by June Squibb.
Oh, I
love
love
her.
it, yeah.
So this was originally going to introduce 9 new emotions, but then they were like, it's gonna be too much, with the story and everything. They actually enlisted a group of 9 teens to provide feedback throughout the film to ensure that it actually reflected modern teenagers.
The teenage experience.
And they were dubbed,
smart.
yeah, they were dubbed Riley's crew, because Riley's, our main character in the movie. So super cute. Worldwide, this has already made $295 million.
Oh my gosh.
Already surpassed its budget, $200 million.
Yeah, well that actually, you know what, honestly, besides you, of course, I knew a lot of friends that saw this film this weekend, so that really doesn't shock me.
Yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend it. The kids will love it. You'll love it.
Yeah,
it's a whole
everyone's
great one for the whole family.
Yeah.
So moving backwards just a little bit.
Okay.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, they've been back.
Okay.
They're back now.
They're back again.
As their bad boy detectives Mike Lowry and Miles Burnett, and the 4th installment of the Bad Boys franchise, Bad Boys Ride or Die. So since I was on vacation, I wanted to just touch on it briefly. Like I said, this is the 4th installment. They're now on the run as fugitives, though, as they embark on a dangerous mission to clear their late police captain's name after he gets linked to the drug cartel. I watched all 4 back to back pretty much, because I hadn't seen the first 3.
Movie marathon.
Did not care for the first 2.
Okay, hot take.
The 4th, this new one, is my favorite. I think going backwards, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's the order of how good they are.
Interesting. Okay, full transparency, I've never seen any of these movies.
So the first 2 were directed by Michael Bay, which I guess could have played a part. He actually has a small appearance in Bad Boys 4.
Ah, okay.
So, but the directors of the 3rd came back for this one. So this was announced after Bad Boys 3 had such a success.
Yeah.
But it was put on hold after the slap incident back in 2020.
R.I.P. Yep.
So currently it's made $214.6 million. It's been 2 weeks since it's been out, and it has a budget of $100 million, which surprised me. Small budget, I felt like, especially with those 2.
Yeah.
So it's a fun one. The theater was laughing along, so
yeah,
highly recommend it. So moving on, we have one that comes out this weekend that I got to see. Super cute movie called Thelma. So this is a PG-13 comedy that follows a 93-year-old named Thelma Post after she gets duped by a phone scammer pretending to be her grandson. She sets out on a treacherous quest across the city to reclaim what was taken from her.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So the best way I could describe this is it's Mission Impossible for the elderly.
I love that. Okay, that's
it takes something that's super simple for me and you to do every day.
Yeah.
But for somebody that's 93, it's a lot more complex.
Yeah.
So this stars June Squibb in her first leading lady role. Love her. You'd recognize her. Also, Richard Roundtree's in it. It was his last appearance in a film before his passing in October of 23.
Wow, that's really special.
It premiered at Sundance back in, I believe it was September or something like that, or earlier this year, I can't remember.
Recently.
But it also has Fred Heckinger, Parker Posey, Clark Gregg, Nicole Byer has a small role in it.
Oh my god, I love Nicole Byer.
Yes. And June actually did all her stunts herself pretty much.
Wow, that's
incredible.
And she's
94.
I couldn't even do my own.
Right.
So that's incredible.
This was the feature directorial debut of Josh Margolin, and this film was inspired by a real-life experience of his own grandmother, and was shot in his grandmother Thelma's apartment.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she's still alive at 103.
That's really, really, really cool.
So a lot of good movies
Yeah.
out are coming out. Also coming out with Thelma this weekend is The Bike Riders and The Exorcism.
Oh, okay.
So a little scary in there too
Yeah.
for you.
What about streaming?
And then coming out this week on Wednesday is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent on Peacock with Nick
Okay.
Cage.
Oh, okay. That
And
sounds
then
good.
for the kids on Peacock as well on Friday, Kung Fu Panda 4.
Everybody loves Kung Fu Panda.
Right? So that's what we got this week.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, we'll go and check out a film. Maybe let producer Charlie know what you thought about it. And thanks again for all your insight.
Of course.
Ozarks Live, we'll be right back.